9 Lesson 1 Preparation of Computer Specifications. This is the second video related to this lesson. Previously, I have uploaded one video. So, before watching this video, please watch the first part and continue with the second part. Yes. So, let's go to the lesson. Before more to lesson, please subscribe Teacher's channel and also share these videos with your friends. Today we are going to start a new part, new subtopic, computer peripheral devices. Right. What's mean by peripheral devices? All the input, storage and output devices are known as peripheral devices. All the input, storage and output devices are known as peripheral devices. Then, what's mean by input, storage and output devices? Yes, we know input devices mean devices which are used to feed data and instructions to the computer. Output devices mean devices which are used to retrieve information from the computer. Storage devices are the devices which are used to store data, information, instruction and also computer programs. So, you know about these things. Right. Here in my screen you can see some hardware. So, let's see optical disc, monitor, speakers, mouse, flash drive, keyboard, hard disk drive, printer, microphone. So we can say all these are peripheral devices because here you can see some input devices, output devices and also storage devices. Yes. Here in my screen I have listed out some input, output and storage devices. So keyboard, mouse, microphone, web camera, CCTV and also we can take this touch screen as input device. Output monitor, printer, projector, speakers, touch screen. What are the storage devices? Hard disk, optical disc, it means CD, DVD, Blu-ray, flash drives, magnetic tape. So these are the storage devices. Let's go to the activity 1.2. Name the peripheral devices in the image below. Use the number of expressions given in the list. Here, within a list, you can see some numbers. Right? There are 8 numbers with some labels. Okay. Right. Let's do this. Okay, what is this? This one is a web camera. It means the number 8. And this is headphone, number 4. This is monitor, number 1. This is keyboard, number 3. Speakers, number 6. Mouse, number 7. Printer, number 2. And this is scanner. Right. Now you all know how to identify peripheral devices. Yes. Another subtopic in this lesson, computer specifications, right? Computer specification. It means what are the things you have to consider when buy a computer. When you buy a computer, what are the things you need to consider? Right. Yes. Specifications are generally about the common features of an item. Specifications are generally about the common features of an item. Right. When we purchase some item, we have to concern about its features. We simply call it as specifications. Right. Now we are going to buy a computer, so we call them as computer specifications. As shown in this diagram, specifications are mainly two types: technical specifications, non-technical specification, technical and non-technical. When we consider about technical specification, we need to concern about processor speed, hard disk capacity, memory capacity, screen size. When we concern about non-technical specifications, they are computer price, warranty, company reputation, and after sales services. Now we are going to discuss about technical specifications, non-technical specifications separately. Let's start with technical specification, right? Technical specification of computers and peripheral devices, right? So we discussed there are many technical specifications. From that, first we are going to discuss about processor. Processor, you know about this. We call this as central processing unit. And also we consider it as the brain of the computer. Brain of the computer. Simply we can say it's CPU, Central Processing Unit. It executes the data according to the given instruction. So processing part is done here. It executes the data according to the given instruction. Right. Okay, now we are going to purchase a processor. Right. In a processor, we have to consider about speed of the processor, processor manufacturers, and types of processors. Yes, now we are going to purchase a processor for our computer. Then we need to consider about its speed, their manufacturers, and the type of the processor. Let's learn about speed of the processor. Speed. Here you can see a blender, right? First blender, let's think about the first one, right? The blender is working in slow speed. So at a given time, using a one fruit basket, it can produce 3 juice cups. But there's another blender that works high speed. It works high speed. Therefore, within the same time, it can use 3 fruit baskets and produce a lot of juice cups. So, in a given time, the blender with higher speed can produce or blend many fruits and produce many fruit juice cups. Speed of the processor. Speed of the processor means number of instructions executed per second. Right? The speed of the processor is measured by the number of instructions executed per second. The performance of the computer depends on the speed of the processor. It means when this processor works speedily, we have good performance. A processor running at high speed is able to process more data during a unit time. The speed is measured in hertz. Right. So, now we know about speed. Next, we are going to learn about the processor manufacturers. Right. Several processor manufacturing companies are exist. Right. Within the market, there are a lot of CPU manufacturers. Some of they are Apple, Intel, AMD. Right? When we purchase a CPU or processor, we need to concern about its manufacturers also. Thirdly, we are going to discuss about the types of processor. Types of processor. Right. You know, Physically, there is only one processor in our computer. We can set up only one processor to our motherboard. But by the number of logical processors in the CPU, we can identify the type of processor. We have one CPU physically, but we can divide that physical CPU into number of logical CPUs. Based on the number of logical processors, we can identify a type of processor. When the number of processors in a central processing unit increase, its capacity also increase. Right? When the number of logical processors in the CPU increase, it increase the capacity also. Right? Mainly there are three types: single core, dual core and quad core. Right? Yes. There is a one CPU, and if we divide it into two logical CPUs, we can say dual core. If we divide one CPU one physical CPU into four logical CPUs, we can say it's quad core. Right? It's based on the number of logical CPUs. Right? Yes. What are the examples? What are the examples for single core? Pentium 1, 2, 3, 4. There are many processors with the name. So Pentium 1 processor, Pentium 2 processor, Pentium 3 and 4. Those processors are single core. Then dual core. Dual core and core to do. These two processors belong to dual core. Then quad core. Core i3, Core i5, Core i7, Core i9. These are some examples for quad core. Right? Let's go to the activity 1.3. Right click on this PC icon and select properties to check the specifications of the processor. Right. Now we are going to find the processor specifications. To find the processor specifications, we have to go to property option, right? Okay. First, let's discuss using this example. Yes. When you go to this PC properties, we can find this name processor. And first you can see the Intel R core. Intel means the manufacturing company. And then core. Right? This is Core i5. It means quad core CPU. And the CPU speed is 2.2 gigahertz. Now let's go and find the processor specifications in my computer. Okay, let's go to this PC and right click. Then go to properties. Right. This is my property window. Let's wait. Right. Here you can see the processor details. Okay. Right. I have Intel R Core i5 processor. So Intel is the manufacturing company and the processor type is Core i5. And the speed is 2.5 gigahertz. Now we are going to discuss about second technical specification. It is hard disk. So you know hard disk is the secondary storage device in our computer. The hard disk is the main secondary storage device in a computer. The hard disk provides permanent storage space for storing data and to install all the software. Right? Hard disk is the main storage device in our computer. So we use hard disk to store data instructions, computer programs permanently. Right. So when we discuss about hard disk, when we purchase a hard disk, we need to concern about its capacity. Normally, capacity measured using terabyte TB. Let's see this example: 40-page exercise book and 160-page exercise book. When you compare these two books, which one has the uh, highest capacity? Yes, definitely the second one. As it is 1 TB hard disk and 4 TB hard disk. Yes, 1 TB hard disk, 4 TB hard disk. When we compare both hard disks, yes, we know we can store more data in 4 TB hard disk. Therefore, when you purchase a hard disk for your computer, you need to consider about its capacity. Right. But now we want to find the capacity in our computer. Now we want to find the capacity of the hard disk in our computer. So how to do that? Right. There's no one place to check the hard disk capacity. We have to add and we have to create it. Here to find the hard disk capacity, we need to add 457 GB to 232 GB. Right. Okay, end of this video. So if this video is useful for you, please share this video with your friends and also don't forget to add a comment below. Let's meet again with the third video of this lesson.